Hello, my name is Jakub Ciechanowski. I'm author of Kultura Wyjaśniania. The channel deals with the problems of the politics and history. And today we discuss the issue of the Winter War, the conflict between Finland and Soviet Union. This war was very characteristic and is very interesting because it was clash between tiny Finnish army and enormous Red Army. The entire story started in August 1939 when Soviet Union and Nazi Germany signed the infamous agreement well known as Ribbentrop-Molotov pact, and secret appendix of this agreement says about the division of Central and Eastern Europe between Nazi Germany and Soviet Union. According to document, Finland was located in the Soviet sphere. Officially, Soviets had problem with the proximity of Finnish-Soviet border because Leningrad, the second biggest city of Soviet Union, was in the range of artillery. The formal provocation was delivered by Soviet secret police, well known as NKVD, and it was the crucial moment in order to invade Finland in 1939. In November 1939, the war started then. Since the beginning, the Red Army, the aggressor, possessed enormous power. It was great formation, outnumbered formation, but soon the assault stuck in the marshes and snows of the Karelian Passage. It was the main theater of war. Nevertheless, the entire Russo-Finnish border was the theater of war and assaults and counterattacks and successful counterattack of the Red Army. Soviets were unable to smash little Finnish army because of many factors. One of the most important was the end of the Soviet headquarters because Stalin had killed many officers, including 3 marshals from 5 marshals of the Soviet Union. One of them was Mikhail Tucholsky. He was the designer of modern Red Army, and it was one reason of great fragility of the Red Army. The Finnish leader, Marshal Carl von Mannerheim, did enormous work because he conducted the successful defense of his motherland, of his land, of Finland, and Soviets were unable to conquer Finland within a week, according to primary order. Finns were successful. They managed to pass their independence. The symbol of their sacrifice, of their defense, is a small village, Suomussalmi. There Finnish riders equipped with skis were able to cut off the entire Soviet division at the beginning of 1940, and it was great success because then the Finnish army possessed literally one tank, and this victory was very, very powerful moment, and Finland proved that proved the strength of the strong defense, powerful defense. In spite of all, Soviets managed to pass the Mannerheim line. They came across the Karelian passage. It was a very bloody success, Pyrrhic victory, and the peace treaty was signed in the middle of March 1940. This peace was very bitter for Finns because they lost Vyborg and Karelia. Vyborg is the second great city of Finland after Helsinki. Helsinki was also the target of bombing by Soviet Air Force, but they lost Karelia and Vyborg. Nevertheless, Finns were able to. They managed to keep their independence, and this victory shaped modern Finland. Of course, the spectacular disaster of Soviets showed Adolf Hitler what's going on with the Red Army. That the victory with Red Army would be, according to him, should have been easy matter, and this war showed the weakness of the Red Army. After World War II, Finland became a neutral state. The term Finlandization means the relationship between Russia, Soviet Union, and Finland. According to this pattern model, every country should be neutral towards Soviets, Russia, and it's a price of independence. So Finland hasn't been a part of NATO up to this day. Nowadays, Helsinki is going to be a part of NATO, and it's of course effect of the war between Russia and Ukraine, and Sweden is going to be a part of the NATO too. So we see that we live in the very breakthrough moment of European history. So we'll see what's going on, and we will see soon. Thank you so much.